Maybe
shocked.
that the woman wants to use you as poverty alleviation
You
scheme.
will be shocked. I'm
Maybe
telling
that
you.
she wants to use you to shock the unnecessary space
Yes.
or void in her life. Maybe
Yes.
that she wants to, anything can be. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone. How are you all
Yes, we
doing?
are fine.
Yeah, so we're here again for this very interesting video. And the title of this video is 10 important questions to ask on a date.
Yeah.
So for those of you going on a date and you don't know the questions to ask, you don't know what to look out for, these are 10 important questions that you must discuss. My name is Muyiwa.
And I'm Oyin Kosala.
And this is
Love and Emotions
Hub.
Hub.
Have you liked? Have you shared? Have you subscribed? If you have not done those, please do them now. And you can binge on loads of our content on this page. So go down and check all the videos that we have. They will bless you. All right, so straight to the topic of today. As I said before, 10 important questions that you should ask on a date. Question 1 is, why were you interested in going on a date with me? That's the question. So usually this is from the lady to the guy most of the time, because it's expected that it's the guy that we ask the lady on a date in a same environment. Because these days now, the kind of things that are happening, we don't understand the game.
They're shooting their shots.
There is ladies that are now shooting their shots. We don't understand. Now that's not to say that you cannot show yourself being available to a guy. You know, there's a way that you can present yourself that a guy will know that this girl is available. There's a way you present yourself, but you don't.
Also, I feel like there's a way that a lady also can, not directly, but in a way, foster or initiate, subtly initiate the date. Even though it's still going to be the guy in code like that, but it's like the girl that kind of initiated.
Now, if that date is on a friendship basis, yes, if that date, I will agree with that, if that date is on a friendship basis, not on a relationship basis. Because what that lady will be doing, if it's going to be on a relationship basis that she's initiating the date, is that she will be the driver of that relationship, and the guy will not feel responsible for the relationship. So whatever happens,
the guy will not be always
ready
to take the initiative.
Do you get? So it will look as if the lady that is fueling the whole thing. At some point, the guy may even get tired. Because guys, most of the time, we like projects. We like things that we want to pursue by ourselves, want to initiate this thing by ourselves and all that. But after a while, during conversations, you can now drop it out. It's been a while we even went out. You understand?
Exactly.
After friendship but it's not like you are meeting somebody for the first time and you are now telling the person that can we go on a date? Do you get that kind of thing? So that's the angle I'm coming from. For the first question, why were you interested in going out on a date with me? Especially for ladies, this is actually very important. And for the guy, you can even answer the flip side, like, why did you agree to go on a date with me? So for the ladies' side now, you are trying to know what was in the mind of the guy. Is it the beauty that he looked at that made him feel like, this lady is not be bad for us to go on a date? Or did he look at your intellect like, the time we spoke, we're with friends, or we're in a program, or we're in an event, and when you dropped those lines or you were speaking, I saw so much sense in it, and I looked at you that, and I looked at you that, well, it won't be a bad idea for us to just go on a date. It could be on a friendship date. Do you get? It's not necessary that the first date should be the date where you will give your intention. In fact, one of the things that we teach and we admonish and counsel singles to do is, on your first date, don't let it be about relationship. Build friendship first of all. Do you get? And that friendship stage can take a while before it metamorphosizes into relationship proper. Do you get? So the date could just be a friendship date, not necessarily a relationship date. So one of the things that the question clarifies are the things that I've said, to just know, okay, what brought about the interest in me. And for the guy too, now on the flip side, you can ask the lady that, okay, so when I asked you on a date, why did you agree? What did you see that made you agree? Do you get so that you people will know if you're on the same page? She too will be able to tell you that, I saw you as a smart guy. Well, I saw you as a fine guy.
I
So
saw you as a playboy.
or I saw you as a playboy. And funny enough, a lot of ladies are fascinated with playboys.
I saw you as a playboy.
Do you get? It's funny how what kind of things people say and their reasons. It's funny. So it's important for you to find out their reasons. Do you get? Just know on a general basis. And we go to the next question, which is, what is your intention? What is your intention?
See, this question is very, very important. For me, before we start bringing first course meal or appetizer, let us know, so that I may want to carry my bag and be going. Right? So it's very important. We say that if the use of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. Right? So what is your intention? What is your intention? After knowing the reason you decided to go on a date with me, now what is your intention? Okay, you see me as someone intellectual. So what is the next phase? Right? So do you think that you just want to hang around an intellectual woman, or you want to have an intellectual woman as a wife, and you need to take it a step at a time, which is the reason for this date, right? So having the reason for wanting to go on a date with me is not enough. You need to know the intention behind it. So the intention behind it will help you to know if you are willing to settle for what comes after, or this date is going to be like the end of you people's dating outing.
Exactly.
Right?
In general.
Yes, in general. So you need to know the intention for the dating, to know if this person is just playing, this person is just passing time,
or the guy will just say something like, let's see how it goes.
Exactly.
We're just here to just see how it goes.
Yes,
let's just know. I just want to have a feel.
Let us vibe together.
Yeah, let's just vibe.
Let us
you see that statement, vibing.
So
and they will vibe for 3 years.
Yeah, I'm telling you, after vibing for 3
intention.
or 6 years, and I'll be like, let's be open to
other relationships.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
They didn't fall for it. I tell you, they didn't fall for it. So it's very, very important to know the intention, because you might think that this person is trying to be serious with life. It's a lie. Until you ask, you might not be able to know some of these things.
And especially for ladies who are of age, you know that when you are getting to, I don't want to put a particular age to it, but let's say like 25 plus, you know that at that point in time, you are getting closer and closer to when you are supposed to get married. You know that at that time, you don't have too much of time to play. You don't have luxury of time like a 20-year-old lady that can date plenty people, as the case may be. So you don't want to waste time on emotions. You don't want to play around. So that is very important. Know the person's intention. Even for the guy too. You can know the intention of that lady, like
for coming.
Yes, for coming. Like just know why she's agreeing to you, and then read the room too.
Yes, because also very true. For some guys that have good intention, say for example, the guy is well to do, for example, and is ready to settle. You might think that just as you're ready to settle as a man, this lady is ready to settle as a woman. It might not be. It might be that the woman wants to use you as poverty alleviation scheme.
You will be shocked.
It might be that she wants to use you to shock the unnecessary space or void in her life. It might be that she wants to, anything can be. So also is really, really correct to, as the guy, also to know the intention behind the lady coming also.
So, and that takes us to question number 3, which is, what do you enjoy doing? So under this, we have passion, your hobbies, and your interests. So because somewhere along the line, you will also know if you people, just like she has said before, if you people vibe together, you know, interest, you like sports, you like politics, Do you like spiritual things? What are the things that tick for you? Do you like hanging out? Do you just like staying indoors? Do you like painting? There are some people
Sip and paint.
yes, sip and paint. Do you like just taking a walk, like taking a stroll, just enjoy the ambience of a particular environment? What are your hobbies? Do you like traveling? There are some people that they can't stay with people that travel. Yeah, there are some people that they can't really stay with people that travel because they envisage that this person will be traveling a lot, and you, for whatever reasons, you don't like traveling. There might be conflict of interest there. The question of what do you enjoy doing cuts across. It can perform two functions. It can perform the function of just relaxation. It don't make people relax. That, oh, what do you enjoy? You laugh about a lot of things. But while you are laughing about it, still be picking.
Exactly.
Yes, maybe you people have things that you can do together. If there's a fruitful friendship that can come out of this, or a fruitful relationship that can come out from it. Do you understand? Not that one person is interested in one thing, the other person is totally averse to it. So even if you're averse to one particular thing, are there other things that you people resonate together on? And that takes us to question number 4. What are your thoughts on so? Now, that so, just pick a topic that is relevant to what is happening around. Do you get? For instance, now let's say you're in Nigeria. Election just happened in Nigeria some months back, and some people are saying a lot of things about it. So what's happening in the same Nigeria? There's matter of fuel price right now. The pump price, yes, pump price moved from 100 and something to now present rate now that some people are selling is at 600 and something. Do you get? So talk about it, hear the person's view, so that way you can know how the person reasons.
Yeah, very important.
Yes,
because some people can be fine in the face, some people can, but when you hear them talk about some things, you be like, this person from Kalahari.
Yeah.
Because the reasoning capacity of some people,
yes,
my God, it can make you very sad.
So you will now know if you can cope or not.
I'm telling you, this is the time to know if you can cope, or you carry your bag and be going.
Don't forget that as you are getting to know the person's own, the person too is getting to know you yours. If the person is a smart person, whether male or female alike. And that takes us to the next question. What are your thoughts on work-life balance?
Work-life balance, it's very, very important. It helps you to know if you'll be the only one in your marriage or relationship later in life. Because some people find it difficult, for example, to balance work, to know the appropriate time to give to work and appropriate time to give to family. It's just knowing, giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar is as simple as that. Let me give an example of Coach M. When we met, before we even started anything at all, we were just friends, but I was fascinated at this. As at that time when we met, he was running his masters, he was working, he was national president for Young Pharmacists Group Nigeria, the whole of Nigeria, and he was also the music director for our church. These 4 positions on his own, like individually, they are very demanding, and he was combining these 4 things. And guess what? He had time for me. I mean, like, we'll review books, we'll talk, and we can go for 2-3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. He had time for me, and I'm like, how are you doing it, for God's sake? I don't feel left out, I don't feel alone, I don't feel neglected, I feel heard, I feel seen. So what is your definition of work-life balance? For some people, they don't really care, they don't mind. If you don't mind, it's fine. But if you mind and the other person is not able to balance it, it's going to be a really, really difficult later in future. So I want you to, get his ideology. There is a man, my colleague at a place of my colleague, he said very straight that he doesn't go home like that. And before they even got married, he already told the wife that he is all about work, and she doesn't mind.
So if
and
you can
fine.
Cope.
If you can cope, it's fine. If you can't, but because as I was saying that thing, it was not even making sense in my ears. Like, it was not even making sense.
That's to tell you that a lot of women are trying.
They are trying. So
this thing too is also applicable to women.
Yes.
There's some women that they cannot balance work
exactly
with family.
Exactly, with children.
I know what I'm saying. I experienced one like that too. I was friends with somebody at some point, and this person did not have time for friendship.
Person will ghost you, or all in the name of being busy at work, and really.
And those kind of situations too come with, you have decided that okay, you want to go on a date, or you want to go for an event. That minute, the person will even call you and tell you, I'm sorry, I cannot meet it. Work came up. In fact, that's even a good person. Some will even not even inform you. You will just get there. You will not just see them.
They'll be like, oh, sorry. Oh, this thing. I'm like.
So from now, begin to note those things. So from the way the person talks, from the things the person says, you can decipher if this person knows how to balance work and life, and then you yourself too, you'll be able to know if you can cope. Our own is, if you can cope, it's fine.
It takes two to tango. So since you're tangling,
exactly, all right, so this brings us to the end of this part 1. Watch out for part 2.
Yes.
If you liked this video, which I know you did, and it was important to you, have you liked? Please like it, share, and subscribe.
Also, click on the notification bell so that once we drop part 2, you will be the first person to know.
And other videos too, you will know very straightforward. We love you, and see you in the next video.
Bye.